In this video, I am going to solve KCET 2017 Mathematics paper part 3 from the question number 21 to 30. Let us see the first question. In this question, if 2 into matrix plus matrix equal to the matrix, then the value of x and y, we have to find out the value of x and y. Usually they ask this type of question in theory examination. It carries 2 or 3 marks. They ask 2 or 3 question on this chapter in KCET also. It carries 1 mark. So now let us take question. So first we take first row first elements in both left hand side and right hand side, because if 2 matrices are equal, then the corresponding elements are equal. So first we take 2 plus y equal to the 5, so y is equal to 3. Similarly, we can take second row second element, 2x plus 2 is equal to 8, 2x is equal to 6, x is equal to 3. So good answer, x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 3. Option A is correct. So this is, therefore option A is correct. So this is NCERT direct question. All the students attain this question easily because they have already solved this type of question in NCERT textbook. Take down. So now let us move on to the next question. Question number 22. This question based on the chapter relation function, particularly binary operation, in particularly commutative and associative laws. So usually they ask 5 or 6 question on this chapter in KCET, and they ask this type of question in theory also. It carries 2 or 3 marks. Now let us see the question. In this case, binary operation star on r minus except minus, all real numbers except minus 1, defined by in this type. Star is defined by in this type. A star b is equal to a divided by b plus 1. So this is neither associative nor commutative. So prove by using an example. So let us take first commutative law. Commutative. So we can prove that by taking an example. There exists 1 comma 2 belongs to the real number except minus 1. So 1 star 2. Let us take first 1 star 2. 1 star 2 nothing but using definition, it can be written as 1 divided by 2 plus 1, 1 by 3. And 2 star 1 is equal to 2 divided by 1 plus 1, 2, it becomes 1. Here in this case 1 star 2 is not equal to the 2 star 2. So this implies 1 star 2 is not equal to 2 star 1. Therefore star is not commutative. Star is not commutative. So now let us take second associative law. In this case we can prove this by taking an example. There exists 1, 2, 3 belongs to the real number minus of except minus 1. So here bracket is important. 1 star 2 of star 3. So 1 star 2, simplify this using the definition, a by b plus 1, nothing but 1 divided by 1 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1, 1 by 3 star 3. Once again using definition, simplify this, 1 by 3 divided by 3 plus 1, 4, 1 divided by 12. So next we take 1 star, here bracket important, 1 star of 2 star 3. First we simplify 2 star 3. So 2 divided by 3 plus 1, 4. It becomes 1 star 1 by 2. Once again simplify this using the definition a star b. 1 divided by 1 by 2 plus 1. It nothing but 2 plus 1, 3 by 2. 3 by 2 nothing but 2 by 3. Here 2 by 3 is not equal to 1 by 2. So this implies 1 star 2 star 3 is not equal to the 1 star of 2 star 3. Hence therefore star is not associative. Star is not associative. So therefore it is neither associative nor commutative. Good answer is option C, neither associative nor commutative. Therefore option C is correct. Option C is correct. So this is NCERT direct question. All the students attend this question easily because they have already solved this type of question in NCERT textbook. Vector. So now let us move on to the next question, question number 23. This question based on the chapter determinant. Usually they ask 2 or 3 questions on this chapter in KCET, and they ask this type of question on this chapter in theory exam also. It carries 1 mark. Here also it carries 1 mark in KCET. So now let us see the question. If determinant equal to determinant. So we have to find out the value of this determinant and this determinant, and both are equal, then find the value of x. So easily we can find out 3 1s are 3, it becomes 3 1s are 3 minus x square is equal to 3 minus 8. Now 3 cancel, minus cancel, it becomes x square is equal to 8. Now x is equal to plus or minus square root of 8 can be written as 2 root 2. So 2 root 2 is the correct answer. Option A is correct. Therefore option A is correct. So this is NCERT direct question. All the students attend this question easily because they have already solved these type of question in NCERT textbook, already solved. Take down. So now let us move on to the next question, question number 24. Once again this question based on the chapter determinant, particularly properties of the determinant. Using a one property, that property we have to find out the values of this. So if A is a square matrix of order 3 cross 3, then find the determinant of K into A is equal to what? So we know that this statement nothing but property in this case. If order of A is n cross n and K belongs to the any real number, then determinant of K into A can be written as K to the power of n into determinant of A, where n is the order, K is the real number, determinant A. So using this formula we have to find out the value of K into determinant A. This is repeated question, so many times repeated in KCET. So this value becomes in this case determinant of K into A is equal to K to the power of 3, because in this case n is n cross n, n is equal to what? 3. So using this condition K to the power of 3 into determinant A is the correct answer. So option C is K to the power of 3 into determinant A. Option C is correct. Therefore option C is correct. So this is NCERT direct question. All the students attend this question easily because they have already solved this type of question in NCERT textbook, and they ask this question in theory exam also. It carries 1 mark. Take two. So now let us move on to the next question, question number 25. Once again this question based on the chapter determinant, particularly application of determinant. Now let us see the question. Usually they ask this type of question in theory examination. It carries 2 mark. Here it carries 1 mark. So let us see the question. The area of the triangle with vertices, this is x1 y1 x2 y2 x3 y3 is area 4 square units. It is given. It take as plus or minus 4 in this case. Then find the value of K. So using the formula of x1 y1 1 x2 y2 1 x3 y3 1 is equal to the area. K is given 4 square unit. It take as plus or minus 4 in this case. So now substitute the x1 y1 value, x1 y1 x2 y2 x3 y3 x1, so multiply with 4 2 plus or minus 8, and left hand side becomes First one x1 k, y1 0 1 as it is, x2 4, y2 0 1, x3 0, y3 2 1. It expansion along the column 2, it becomes 2 into remaining 2 cross 2 determinant, k1 is a k minus 4 equal to the plus or minus 8. Now divided by 2 on both sides, it becomes k minus 4 is equal to plus or minus 4. So equate, in this case 2 case arises, equate k minus 4 equal to plus 4, k minus 4 is equal to minus 4. So k minus 4 is equal to plus 4, nothing but what in this case, k is equal to 8, or k minus 4 is equal to minus 4, nothing but k is equal to 0. So here k values 2, one is 0, another one is 8. 0 or 8 is correct. Option A is the correct answer. Therefore option A is correct in this case. So this is NCERT direct question. All the students attend this question easily because they have already solved this type of question in NCERT textbook. Take down. So now let us move on to the next question, question number 26. Once again this question based on the chapter determinant. Usually there are 2 or 3 questions on this chapter, already says about this. So now let us see the question. Let delta is given and delta 1 is given. All the options are delta 1 in terms of delta. So let us take first delta 1 in this case and then simplify in terms of we get in terms of delta. So let us take delta 1. Delta 1 is equal to, so here 1 is there, 1 can be written as in this type, x y z divided by x y z, our convenient determinant a b c without loss of generality. X y z cancel each other, same as it is. So a b c, second row x y z, third row z y z x x y. So here first column multiply by x and second column multiply by y and third column multiply by z. So next step, in the next step in outside, it remaining 1 divided by x y z. First row multiply by x, nothing but ax x square x y z. So this is by y square x y z. Last column cz z square x y z. In the last row, third row, here x y z is the common term, take outside, it becomes x y z divided by x y z is equal into, here in this case ax x square 1, because x y z take outside, common it is. Next column by y square 1, next column cz z square 1. So this is equal to the delta value. So transpose of delta this is. So in this case delta 1, here xyz cancel each other, remaining 1 into this is delta transpose. So we know that a determinant of a is equal to determinant of a transpose. So in this case delta is the determinant value of this is. So here transpose is there, hence delta transpose we can write. So we know that the formula, this formula, using this formula, this can be written as delta transpose is equal to delta. Now delta 1 in terms of delta is equal to delta 1 is equal to delta is the correct answer. Option E is correct. So therefore option A is correct. So this is average question. Most of the students solve this question easily. Take down. So now let us move on to the next question. Question number 27. This question based on the chapter continuity and differentiation, particularly continuity. So there has this type of question in theory examination. It carries 4 marks. Here it carries 1 marks. So usually they ask 5 or 6 question on this chapter in Kcet. Let us we take first question, in this case continuity, on the basis of continuity. Let us see the question. If f of x is given, 2 functions are there. In this case x is less than or equal to 1 function, x is greater than strictly greater than 2, one function is there. It is already given is continuous at x is equal to 2. It is important. Then we have to find out the k value. So easily we can find out it is already continuous at x is equal to 2. It is continuous. It is given. So LHL is equal to RHL. Left hand limit is equal to right hand limit. What is the left hand limit? Limit x tends to 2. Approaches x values approaches 2 from left hand side, nothing but x less than 2. Kx square, f of x is what? K into x square is equal to RHL. Limit x tends to 2. X values approaches from right hand side, nothing but what? 3 in this case. So here simplify this kx square limit 2 square 4k is equal to 3. It is constant here, x is not there, directly we can write 3. So now k is equal to 3 by 4. 3 divided by 4 is the answer. So option 3 by 4, not 4 by 3. 3 by 4 is the correct answer. Therefore option C, option B is correct. So this is NCERT direct question. All the students solve this question easily because they have already solved this type of question in NCERT textbook, carries 4 marks. Take down. So now let us move on to the next question, question number 28. Once again this question based on the chapter continuity and differentiation, particularly it based on the topic of Rolle's and mean value theorem. So usually they ask this type of question on this topic in theory examination. It carries 3 marks, compulsory question. Here 1 mark it carries. So now let us see the question. The value of C, we have to find out the value of C in mean value theorem. Here mean value theorem applicable on this function. So x belongs to the closed interval 2, 4. So using the statement of mean value theorem, you have to find out the value of C. So in this case mean value theorem is applicable. It is given. So there exists one element C belongs to the capital C, in this case belongs to the closed interval 2, 4, such that f dash of C is equal to f of upper limit minus f of lower limit 2 divided by upper limit minus lower limit. So this implies f dash of C, nothing but f dash of x is equal to what? 2x. F dash of C, 2c. So 2c is equal to f of 4. So put x is equal to 4 square 16 minus f of 2 square 4 divided by 4 minus 2 2. So now this implies 2c is equal to 16 minus 4 12 divided by 2. This implies c is equal to 12 divided by 4. This implies c is equal to 3 is the correct answer. So which belongs to the closed interval 2 to 4, right? So option A is correct. So therefore option A is correct. So this is NCERT direct question. All the students attend this question easily because they have already solved this type of question in NCERT textbook. Take down. So now let us move on to the next question, question number 29. This question based on the chapter application of derivative, particularly tangent and normal. Usually they ask to 5 or 6 question on this chapter in Kcet. Let us take first question in this case. Let us see the question. The point on the curve y square is equal to x. This is the curve, means parabola, positive x-axis orientation, where the tangent makes an angle of pi by 4, which is important, pi by 4 angle with x-axis. It is inclination. It is inclination. It is a mixture of both first year and second year concept. So using the first year and second year concept, we have to find out the point of contact. So draw the rough figure of this function of this question. So draw the rough figure this question. Parabola in positive x-axis. Simple. Y square is equal to x, and tangent to the curve. And tangent to the curve. This is the tangent to the curve. We have to find out this point. So inclination is given. This is tangent. Inclination, this is the inclination. Inclination is given pi by 4. This is theta. Theta is equal to pi by 4. Using both first year and second year concept, we have to find out the point of contact x comma y. So we need a differentiation of this function 2y into dy by dx is equal to 1. So now dy by dx is equal to what? In this case 1 divided by 2 into y. So according to the second year, tangent, slope of the tangent is equal to what? Dy by dx is equal to the, according to the first year, what is the slope of the tangent means what? In their inclination, nothing but tan theta. So tan theta. In this case, dy by dx is what? 1 divided by 2y. 1 divided by 2y is equal to tan theta pi by 4. So tan pi by 4 1 by 2y is equal to 1. Now y is equal to 1 by 2. So required one point is obtained, y 1 by 2. We have to find out the x. Substitute, this point lies on the curve. Substitute y, in this case we get x value. Y means what? 1 by 2. X becomes what? 1 by 2 square, nothing but 1 by 4. So 1 by 4. This is the required point, 1 by 4 comma 1 by 2. So therefore required point is 1 by 4 comma 1 by 2. So option 1 by 4 comma 1 by 2, x is 1 by 4, y is 1 by 2. Put x is, y is equal to 1 by 2, x becomes 1 by 4. 1 by 4 comma 1 by 2 is the correct answer. Therefore option B is correct. So this is moderate problem. Most of the students attend this question easily. Take down. So now let us move on to the next question. The last question of this video, question number 30. This question based on the chapter, once again, application of derivative, particularly increasing and decreasing function. Usually they has this type of question on this topic. In theory examination, it carries 2 or 3 marks. So here it carries 1 mark. So now let us see the question. The function f of x is given. It is given f of x is equal to what? X square plus 2x minus 5 is strictly increasing, important. It is condition. Then find the interval in which interval this is strictly increasing. So using the condition for strictly increasing and strictly decreasing, well known about. Strictly increasing, strictly f dash of x is strictly greater than 0. So we know that it is given also. Strictly increasing function f of x, nothing but f dash of x is strictly greater than 0. So we have to find out f dash of x. F dash of x nothing but what? 2x plus 2. Differentiation of x square 2x greater than 0 divided by 2 on both sides. So linear inequality here does not alter because positive term is divided by on both sides. X plus 1 greater than 0. X is greater than minus 1. Nothing but x belongs to open interval minus 1 to plus infinity. In this interval, this function is strictly increasing. So option minus 1 to plus infinity, nothing but option A is correct. Therefore option A is correct. So this is NCERT direct question. All the students solve this question easily because they have already solved this type of question in NCERT textbook. Take down.